Beloved soul, welcome back to Angelic Whisper Channel, where divine insight meets divine timing. I'm so glad you're here today. I don't believe in coincidences, and neither should you, because if you found this video, there is something heaven needs you to hear. Today, your angels want you to know a truth that will change the way you see the days ahead. There is a shift happening around you now. It is quiet, hidden from human eyes, but heaven is moving the pieces. Before we begin this sacred message, if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a divine message meant specifically for you. Your presence here is not random. You are guided here by forces greater than you can imagine. Right now, at this very moment, your guardian angels are gathering close. They have been trying to reach you, trying to prepare you for what's coming. The message they bring today is unlike anything you've heard before. It's about love, yes, but it's also about destiny, divine timing, and a connection that was written in the stars before you were even born. Your soulmate isn't just anyone. They are someone whose name is known by many, someone whose life has touched thousands, perhaps millions. And here's what will take your breath away. They don't know it yet, but they are being prepared to find you. Not the other way around. You don't have to search anymore. You don't have to wonder or worry. Heaven is orchestrating a meeting that will seem impossible to the world, but perfectly natural to your soul. If you're ready to receive this message, if your heart is open to what heaven wants to reveal, type "I receive" in the comments below. This simple act of faith opens the channels of divine communication. It tells your angels you are listening, you are ready, and you trust the plan that has been set in motion for your highest good. The person heaven has chosen for you walks in circles you might think are beyond your reach. They live in a world that seems separate from yours, surrounded by lights and cameras, or perhaps standing on stages, in boardrooms, or places where influence flows like water. But here's what most people don't understand about divine connections. Social status, fame, and worldly success mean nothing to the soul's recognition. When two souls are meant to unite, the universe conspires to make it happen. Mountains move, circumstances align, and what seemed impossible becomes inevitable. Your angels want you to understand something crucial right now. This famous person, this soul who carries recognition in the world, they are incomplete without you. Yes, they might have everything the world says matters: success, recognition, perhaps wealth and admiration. But there is an emptiness in them that only you can fill. They have been searching without knowing what they're looking for. They have been feeling a pull towards something they can't name. That pull, beloved soul, is toward you. It's the magnetic force of twin flames finding their way back to each other across time and space. For months now, maybe even years, you've been experiencing strange synchronicities. You've been seeing signs that don't quite make sense yet. Perhaps you've been drawn to certain places, certain interests, certain fields of knowledge that seem random but feel important. These aren't random at all. These are breadcrumbs your angels have been leaving, preparing you for the world you're about to enter. Every book you've felt compelled to read, every skill you've suddenly wanted to learn, every place you've felt drawn to visit, all of it has been preparation for the moment when your paths will cross. The divine realm operates on perfect timing, and that timing is approaching faster than you think. Within the next few months, there will be a shift in your life that seems small at first, but will ripple out in ways you cannot yet imagine. It might be an unexpected invitation, a chance encounter that seems coincidental, or an opportunity that appears out of nowhere. When this happens, and it will happen, your only job is to say yes. Say yes to the invitation. Say yes to the opportunity. Say yes to stepping outside your comfort zone. Because on the other side of that yes is the person your soul has been calling to across lifetimes. Let me share something your angels are showing me right now. This person, your destined soulmate, they have been having dreams about you. They don't see your face clearly yet, but they feel your energy. They wake up some mornings with an inexplicable longing, a sense that someone important is missing from their life. They've tried to fill this void with their work, with achievements, with other relationships, but nothing fits quite right. Nothing brings the peace they're seeking. That's because that space in their heart has your name on it, written in the language of the soul that transcends human understanding. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel that flutter of recognition in your chest, please hit the like button right now. Your engagement with this message strengthens the divine connection and tells the universe you are ready for what's coming. Remember, every action you take in faith multiplies the blessings heading your way. Now you might be wondering how someone famous could possibly find you in a world of billions. You might be looking at your current life, your daily routine, your circle of influence, and thinking there's no way your paths could cross. But this is where you must remember that human logic and divine logic are not the same. The Bible tells us in Isaiah 55:8-9, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." The meeting heaven is orchestrating doesn't require you to force anything. You don't need to suddenly start going to exclusive events or trying to get into certain circles. Your divine appointment will happen in the most natural way possible, even though it will seem miraculous when you look back on it. Perhaps you'll be somewhere completely ordinary, a coffee shop, a bookstore, an airport, or even online in a space you regularly inhabit. They will notice something about you that others have overlooked. It might be something you've said, something you've written, something you've created, or simply your energy that draws them like a magnet. And when they approach you, when that first contact is made, you will both feel it. That shock of recognition that says, "Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you." This famous soulmate of yours, they have gifts and talents that the world celebrates. But what they're really seeking is someone who sees beyond all of that. They're tired of people who only see their public persona, who only want to be close to them for what they represent rather than who they are. You, beloved soul, have been prepared to see their true essence. You have been given the eyes to see past the fame, past the image, past everything the world focuses on, straight into their soul. And when you do, when you see them for who they really are, it will be the healing they've been praying for without even knowing it. Your angels are working overtime right now, aligning circumstances in both of your lives. They're creating openings where there were none before. They're inspiring decisions that will lead you both to the same place at the same time. They're even working with the angels of other people who will unknowingly play a role in bringing you together. Every person you meet from now on could be a link in the chain that leads to your destiny. That random conversation with a stranger, that unexpected job opportunity, that invitation you almost turned down. Any of these could be the door through which your soulmate walks into your life. But here's something important your angels want you to understand. This isn't just about romance. This union has a purpose that extends far beyond personal happiness. You and this person are meant to create something together, to use your combined influence and gifts to make a difference in the world. There's a mission you share, a purpose that requires both of your unique talents and perspectives. When you come together, you won't just complete each other personally. You'll activate each other's highest potential professionally and spiritually. The world needs what you will create together. Right now, as you're listening to these words, this person might be in a meeting, on a stage, in a studio, or traveling somewhere for their work. But their soul is restless. They feel like they're going through the motions, waiting for something or someone to bring meaning to all their success. They've achieved things that others dream of, but it feels hollow because they haven't found their true partner, their divine counterpart. You are the missing piece that will make everything else make sense. Your love will be the foundation that allows them to reach even greater heights, not for ego or acclaim, but for purpose and service. Type divinely guided in the comments if you're ready to trust this divine plan. Your faith is not passive. It's an active force that accelerates the manifestation of heaven's plan for your life. Every time you choose faith over doubt, trust over fear, you move closer to the moment of divine intersection with your soulmate. The preparation phase you're in right now is crucial. Your angels are not just preparing circumstances, they're preparing you. Every challenge you've faced, every lesson you've learned, every moment of growth you've experienced has been sculpting you into the perfect partner for this person. You might have wondered why certain relationships didn't work out, why certain doors closed, why you've had to walk certain paths alone. It was all preparation. You were being refined, strengthened, and prepared for a love that will require the best version of yourself. This famous soulmate of yours has also been through their own preparation. The spotlight they live in has taught them discernment. They've learned to see through facades and false intentions. They've developed an intuition about people that is nearly supernatural. When they meet you, this intuition will immediately recognize you as different, as real, as the one they've been waiting for. They will see in you a peace, an authenticity, a depth that they've been craving in a world that often feels superficial and performance-driven. Your angels are showing me that this person has been praying even if they don't call it prayer. They've been sending out soul calls to the universe, asking for real connection, for someone who can share their journey without being overwhelmed by it. They've been asking for a partner who can stand beside them as an equal, not behind them in their shadow or in front of them seeking spotlight. You, beloved soul, have been being prepared to be exactly that. A true partner, a divine equal, someone whose own light complements theirs perfectly. The timing of your meeting is intricately connected to both of your soul missions. There are projects this person is meant to undertake that they cannot do without you. There are gifts within you that need their platform to reach the people meant to receive them. Together, you will create a ripple effect of positive change that neither of you could achieve alone. This is why heaven is orchestrating this connection with such care and precision. It's not just about your personal happiness, though you will be happier than you've ever imagined possible. It's about the impact you're meant to have together on the world. I need you to understand something about divine timing. It often feels slow to us because we're living in linear time, but in the realm of spirit, everything is happening simultaneously. The prayers you're praying today are already answered in the divine realm. The love you're seeking is already yours in the eternal now. Your job is simply to align yourself with that reality, to live as if it's already true, because in the deepest sense, it is. When you truly grasp this, when you really understand that your soulmate is already yours in divine truth, you stop grasping and start receiving. Your famous soulmate is being prepared for you in ways they don't even realize. They might be developing interests that align with yours, being drawn to places you frequent, or making decisions that will lead them directly to you. The divine orchestration is so complex and beautiful that when you both look back on how you met, you'll see the hand of heaven in every detail. You'll realize that what seemed like chance was actually choice. Heaven's choice to bring two souls together, who were always meant to be one. Please, take a moment right now to like this video if you haven't already. Your engagement helps spread this message to others who need to hear it. Someone else watching might be the very person who introduces you to your soulmate, or they might need this hope in their own journey. We're all connected in the divine tapestry, and your action of sharing and engaging strengthens those connections. Let me tell you what your angels want you to do in preparation for this meeting. First, they want you to release any feelings of unworthiness. The thought that someone famous or successful is out of your league is a human construct that has no basis in spiritual truth. In the realm of souls, there are no leagues, no hierarchies based on worldly success. There is only resonance, compatibility, and divine design. You are not lucky to be chosen by this person. You are divinely appointed. They are equally blessed to have you coming into their life. Second, your angels want you to start living as the person you'll be when you're with them. Not changing who you are, but becoming the fullest version of yourself. What dreams have you put on hold? What talents have you kept hidden? What parts of yourself have you dimmed to fit in? It's time to shine at full brightness. Your soulmate will recognize you by your authentic light, not by any mask you might wear. The more genuinely yourself you are, the easier it will be for them to find you in the crowd of billions. Third, trust the seemingly random impulses you feel. If you suddenly feel drawn to learn something new, go somewhere different, or connect with certain people, follow those impulses. These are divine nudges, course corrections that are aligning your path with theirs. Every yes you say to these divine impulses brings you closer to the moment of meeting. Your angels are literally guiding your steps, but they need your cooperation. They need you to take the inspired actions when they present them. The person you're about to meet has influence, yes, but more importantly, they have a heart that's been prepared for deep spiritual love. Fame often creates isolation, a barrier between the person and authentic connection. Your soulmate has felt this isolation acutely. They've been surrounded by people but felt alone, admired but not truly seen, successful but not fulfilled. You will be the one who breaks through all of that, who offers them the gift of being truly known and deeply loved for who they are beneath all the external trappings of success. Your angels are also preparing the people around you for this shift in your life. Some relationships might fall away as you elevate to meet your destiny. This isn't loss, it's divine pruning. Every person and situation that leaves your life now is making room for what's coming. Don't hold on to anything or anyone out of fear. Trust that heaven is orchestrating every detail, including the supporting cast of your life story. New people are about to enter your life who will support and celebrate your divine union. The book of Proverbs 19:14 tells us, "Houses and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Lord." This extends to all divine partnerships. They are gifts from heaven, carefully chosen and perfectly timed. Your soulmate, regardless of their worldly status, is heaven's gift to you, just as you are heaven's gift to them. This exchange of souls is sacred, ordained before either of you took your first breath in this lifetime. Something powerful is happening in the spiritual realm right now. As you listen to these words, agreements are being made, paths are being cleared, and obstacles are being removed. The very fact that you are drawn to this message, that you've stayed with it this long, shows that you're ready. Your soul recognizes truth when it hears it, and everything in you is saying yes to what's coming. This is not wishful thinking or fantasy. This is divine prophecy being spoken over your life, and it will come to pass because heaven has decreed it. Your famous soulmate might be struggling right now with something that only you have the answer to. They might be facing a decision, a challenge, or a crossroads where they need exactly the wisdom, support, or perspective you possess. Your meeting won't just be about romance. It will be divinely timed to provide them with something crucial they need at exactly the right moment. Similarly, they will arrive in your life with exactly what you need to step into your next level of purpose and destiny. I want you to understand the magnitude of what's being arranged for you. This isn't just about meeting someone famous and falling in love. This is about two souls with complementary missions finding each other to complete work that heaven has assigned. Your union will inspire others, not because of the fame aspect, but because of the genuine love and purpose you'll embody together. People will see in your relationship what's possible when heaven writes the love story. If you're feeling a stirring in your spirit, if tears are coming to your eyes, if you feel a warmth in your chest, these are all confirmations that this message is for you. Your body and spirit recognize truth even when your mind might doubt. Trust these physical and emotional confirmations. They are your soul's way of saying, yes, this is my story. This is my destiny. This is what I've been waiting for. Type ready to receive in the comments if you're prepared to embrace this divine appointment. Your declaration of readiness sends a signal to the universe that you're prepared for the transformation that's coming. Remember, heaven responds to faith expressed through action, and your comment is an act of faith that will not go unnoticed by the divine realm. Now, let's talk about the practical aspects of this divine connection. Your angels want you to know that when you meet this person, the beginning might be subtle. It might not be immediately obvious that this is your soulmate. There might be a professional context first, a friendship that develops, or a gradual recognition rather than instant fireworks. This is by divine design. The slow burn allows both of you to see each other clearly, without the overwhelming intensity that might cause either of you to run. Trust the pace heaven sets. It will be perfect for both of your highest goods. Your soulmate's fame or success might initially intimidate you, but your angels will give you supernatural confidence when the moment arrives. You'll find yourself saying exactly the right things, being exactly who you need to be, without forcing or pretending. This is because your souls have known each other across time, and when you meet, that ancient familiarity will override any temporary nervousness. You'll feel like you're reconnecting with someone you've always known, rather than meeting someone new. The work you're meant to do together will unfold naturally once you unite. It might involve creative projects, humanitarian efforts, spiritual teaching, or innovation in fields that benefit humanity. Whatever it is, it will use both of your unique gifts in perfect harmony. You'll find that where you are weak, they are strong, and vice versa. Together, you'll form a complete unit capable of achievements neither of you could reach alone. This is why heaven has been so careful in preparing both of you. The work you're meant to do together is important for the collective evolution of humanity. Your angels are also preparing your heart for the intensity of this love. It will be unlike anything you've experienced before, not just because of who this person is in the world, but because this is a soul-level connection that transcends normal human relationship dynamics. You'll find yourself understanding each other without words, feeling each other's emotions across distance, and knowing each other's thoughts with startling accuracy. This level of connection can be overwhelming if you're not prepared, which is why your angels are gradually opening your heart's capacity to receive and give this level of love. There's something else your angels want you to know. This person has been hurt before, probably deeply. Their position in the world has attracted people with wrong motives, people who saw them as a prize or a stepping stone rather than a person. They've become guarded, careful about who they let close. But when they meet you, something in them will recognize safety. They'll feel, perhaps for the first time in a long time, that they can be vulnerable, that they can be real, that they can let their guard down. This is the gift you bring them, the gift of being able to be human in a world that often demands they be superhuman. As this divine appointment approaches, you might notice an increase in spiritual activity around you. Your dreams might become more vivid, your intuition sharper, your synchronicities more frequent. These are all signs that the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is thinning to allow this miracle to manifest. Pay attention to your dreams especially. Your soulmate might appear in them before you meet in physical reality. These dream meetings are real on the soul level and are part of the preparation for your physical meeting. The Bible reminds us in Ecclesiastes 3:11, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Your love story with this person has been written in eternity and is now ready to unfold in time. Every moment of your life has led to this, and every moment from now on will be touched by this divine connection. The beauty of heaven's timing will become apparent when you look back and see how perfectly everything aligned. I need you to start preparing practically as well as spiritually. This doesn't mean trying to force yourself into spaces where famous people gather. It means being ready for your life to change. Are your affairs in order? Are you free from entanglements that would complicate a divine union? Are you taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Your soulmate deserves the best version of you, just as you deserve the best version of them. Use this time of preparation wisely. Please share this video with anyone you feel guided to share it with. Sometimes the person who needs to hear this message isn't the one who finds it first. You might be the messenger for someone else's divine love story, or sharing this might be part of the chain of events that leads to your own divine meeting. In heaven's economy, every act of love and service multiplies back to the giver in unexpected ways. Your famous soulmate is going through their own spiritual awakening right now. They might not call it that, but they're becoming more aware of the spiritual dimensions of life. They're questioning what really matters, what legacy they want to leave, what love really means. This spiritual awakening is preparing them to recognize you when you appear. They're developing the spiritual eyes to see beyond the physical, to recognize soul connection when it presents itself. This is why timing is so crucial. Both of you need to be spiritually ready for the depth of connection you're about to experience. The challenges you've faced in past relationships were not failures. They were training grounds. Every heartbreak taught you discernment. Every disappointment taught you what you really value. Every ending was actually a beginning, preparing you for this ultimate love. Your soulmate has been through similar training. They've learned through trial and error what doesn't work, what doesn't fulfill, what doesn't last. Now both of you are ready for what does work, what does fulfill, what will last, not just this lifetime, but into eternity. Your angels want you to know that this relationship will be both private and public in perfect balance. While this person lives some of their life in the public eye, your relationship will have sacred private spaces that no one else can touch. You'll create a sanctuary together, a place where both of you can be completely yourselves without any masks or pretenses. This balance between public and private will be one of the gifts you bring to their life. The ability to create normalcy and peace within an extraordinary existence. As we near the end of this divine message, I want you to feel the presence of your angels around you right now. They are celebrating because you've heard and received this message. They've been trying to tell you this for so long, and finally, the message has been delivered and received. From this moment forward, everything changes. Not because the message made it true, but because now you know it's true, and that knowledge will guide your steps toward your destiny. Your soulmate is closer than you think. They might be in the same city, about to travel to where you are, or connected to you through fewer degrees of separation than you could imagine. The world is vast, but when heaven is organizing a meeting, distance means nothing. At the perfect moment, in the perfect way, your paths will cross and both of your lives will change forever. This isn't just hope speaking. This is divine promise being declared over your life. Type blessed and ready in the comments to seal this divine declaration over your life. Let your faith be declared publicly, for there is power in confession, power in agreement with heaven's plan, power in stating your readiness for divine blessing. Your comment becomes a prayer, a declaration, and a magnet drawing your destiny toward you. Remember, beloved soul, you were chosen for this. Not randomly, not by chance, but by divine selection. You have something this famous soul needs. Not your admiration of their success, but your recognition of their soul. You have the key to unlock parts of them they didn't even know were locked. You have the medicine for wounds they've hidden from the world. You have the love that will finally make sense of everything they've achieved and point them toward everything they're meant to become. And they have the same for you. They have the platform to amplify your gifts. They have the resources to support your dreams. They have the connections to open doors you're meant to walk through. But more than any of that, they have the love your soul has been calling for across lifetimes. They have the partnership that will allow you to become who you truly are. They have the divine masculine or feminine energy that perfectly complements your divine feminine or masculine energy, creating a union that reflects heaven's own perfect harmony. As you go forward from this moment, walk in the confidence of someone who knows their destiny is secured. Don't walk in arrogance, but in humble confidence, knowing that heaven has already provided everything you need. Your soulmate is already yours in the divine realm. Now it's just a matter of time before physical reality catches up with spiritual reality. And that time, beloved soul, is shorter than you think. Your angels will continue to guide you, providing signs and synchronicities that confirm you're on the right path. Trust these signs, follow these synchronicities, and most importantly, keep your heart open and ready. Your divine love story is about to begin, and it will be more beautiful than anything you could have written yourself. Because when heaven writes the story, it includes plot twists of grace, chapters of miracle, and an ending that's really just the beginning of eternity together. Go now in peace, in expectation and in joy, knowing that your soulmate, yes, the famous one who seems so far from your world, is being guided to you by the same angels who guided you to this message. The greatest love story of your life is about to unfold, and heaven has orchestra seats to watch it all happen. Thank you for receiving this message with an open heart. Share this video with others who need hope in love. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, you are divinely loved, divinely guided, and divinely destined for a love that will change not just your life, but the world around you. Until we meet again in the next divine message, keep your eyes open, your heart ready, and your faith strong. Your soulmate is looking for you, and with heaven's help, they're about to find you.